Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we are not in our usual surroundings. We're at the very exciting Watches and Wonders in Geneva. So we're here to bring you the best behind the scenes content of the day, all the new releases from all the major brands, and yeah, it's quite exciting.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Vacheron and any new brands that I can have a little look at, yeah? Vacheron,
Vacheron for you, little Vacheron for you. I'm sure you'll catch that throughout the day. I'm looking forward to seeing all the new Rolexes and seeing if we can actually get them in our hands and have a little touch and feel and look and play and see what we think of them when they're in your hand. It's nice to see them on pictures and videos, and I'm sure you guys all agree, but until you actually get them in your hand, until you see them, you're not going to actually know how much you love them. And the releases last year really wowed me when we got them in our hands, so I think that's why I was excited to come this year. So.
I'll tell you what I'm excited to do, feel the weight of that deep sea.
Because you want to know if it actually is an
I want to
anchor.
know how heavy that thing is. What about you, Jay? What are you excited for?
Cartier, the dual time, and JLC.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, something different. We see Rolex quite a lot, don't we?
Let's see if we can get excited by some other brands that we're not as familiar with, and see if that kind of pushes our love for watches a little bit more.
It'd be nice to see some brands that we then want to go ahead and sell.
We've had a load of RWCs lately, haven't we? So
Thanks to you.
They keep coming to me. I don't know why they keep coming to me.
But honestly, yeah, Amigas, Tudors, Breitlings, IWCs, and that's pretty much thanks to you, because you are opening our eyes a little bit to a lower value range, which customers, viewers, all are asking for. So it is good. I'm excited to kind of show you guys what we're here to see. So let's get in. Let's go and have a little look around and see what we can find.
Can't wait.
Let's go.
This is the big boy.
But it's not.
I like it.
I just don't like the RBR. The TBR, on the other hand,
Yeah, sharper.
just looks the bollocks.
But then you've got the diamond lugs, which I don't like.
And I don't think you need the diamonds in the dial.
Nah.
And if I'm going to be honest, the only one that's really doing it for me is that full yellow gold.
Yeah.
Absolute in your face, the bollocks. I mean, this is nice, but it feels a bit more subtle as a rose, doesn't it? The smoker.
That's nice.
Oh, lad,
That's nice in real life,
looks
isn't it?
sick,
That's
doesn't
nice
it?
in real life.
That looks
Patek will be
sick.
heading into.
Even the blue
Boys, have a
sunburst
quick-
looks nice as well. That's probably one of my favourites now. Yeah.
Lee, Jay, this is your first time seeing the new releases. What are we thinking so far?
So I'll be honest, for me, I think my favourite's the new smoker. The rose with the smoke brown, smoke grey.
Anything that you saw that you didn't think you'd like that's better in the flesh?
Yes, the full yellow gold Daytona with the TBR, with the full diamond baguette bezel.
Not
I
too
don't know
in your
why,
face.
very in your face,
Okay.
but I kind of weirdly like that. I don't know what it is, there's something about that. That for me was the one that I didn't think I'd like, but I do. So.
Jay, what about you?
Yeah, as Lee said there, they look a lot different in person than what I expected. The Oyster flexes that I did like on the pictures are doing it for me in real life. Just,
And this is the whole reason why we wanted to come. I wanted to be able to give you my opinion, having seen them, not just what everyone else saw.
the blue, so much nicer in real life.
That sunburst blue.
Yeah, look at that.
That yellow gold green that you like is stunning.
That's even better.
Even better, yeah, isn't it?
Because on the pictures it's just flat, isn't it? The colour in real life just pops.
Just pops, yeah. I'd have the rose smoker, definitely.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe blue, switch it up and go for the blue.
Nice.
You know what I'm going for?
Yeah.
The new green dial, yellow gold, right there, day.
Yeah.
It's like a sunburst dial, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. How you doing? You okay?
It's funny in the jet.
Yeah, well it was. It wasn't so funny for me. Yeah.
Nice and wet.
We didn't have the jet bringers today. It was just EasyJet. So yeah.
These guys.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Jump in.
The sub-dial,
Yeah,
the periphery
yeah.
is solid.
And the Tahitian inside. I just noticed that. Yeah.
And he said
Yeah.
it says it features an area on the website.
No, it looks flat.
Yeah.
Whereas the picture actually looks better than the watch
Yeah,
itself.
that's what I said to him.
I got that. Yeah.
And you said he says he
And
thinks
what was his response to that?
he thought it was an area.
I got told that, so we call it Tahitian, but I got told it was two slight different colorations of the mother of pearl. But that, it's just here, does not look.
That's right.
Like, does not look like mother of pearl, does it?
No. But he says when he said if you look under it, he says which it does look more.
Yeah, but you're in the best light, aren't you? Come on. It's good that you picked up on that, because I picked up on that as well.
He said it's
Yeah. So we should get this one for free. You should just take this one out the window for us, you know. No, because I noticed that as well and thought it looks odd, doesn't it? Because it doesn't look like what you would expect it to look like. Because the mother of pearl doesn't seem to show through. Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy. Have a nice day.
Have a good one.
Take care. That is nice.
The black one's nice, actually. Now I've seen it.
I'm definitely more impressed with it in real life as well, I think. My first reaction to that watch is, looks beautiful. I love the open case back. I think the size looks pretty nice, and
39
mil looks on a good size.
I've really changed my mind. I regret what I said about that now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I really regret what I said about that. I apologise for seeing in real life now.
Would you pay 30 grand or whatever?
It wouldn't qualify in my life because I don't wear that style of dress watch. But I can definitely understand why someone would buy it or why they'd want to buy that and wear it.
It's like saying, why would you spend 30k on an Oyster Flex?
But what I'm saying, you're not going to buy that as like your one Rolex. You're going to have to have a big collection of
That's part of a collection. But I hope I think that'll be a lot more popular than they used to.
How attainable do you reckon they'll be from Rolex?
Same as any at the moment. It's all difficult to get in it, but they create that.
It looks better in person than on a picture, for sure. Like the grey's a lot lighter than it looks. Even from here, the grey looks darker.
Look, the nice thing is everyone's got their own opinion on it. I think that's what will hype it. But
I think they could have brought out
even the grey just doesesn't go for me. I don't even like looking at it. I really don't.
Get out of my face.
Get out of my face. Get out of here, you motherfucker. You're talking to me. Yeah, white gold blue though, white gold meteorite. Still not discontinued it.
How much meteorite have they got?
Enough to go another year.
Yeah, they're milking this out.
Yeah, but all of these, we've seen them all, we've sold them all. These are all just standard, nice pieces. They sell well. But again, I think they should chop and change. Like, why discontinue the motif after such a short period of time? Do you know what else I haven't seen yet? The Yachtmaster titanium. So all on its lonesome. Not even with a James Cameron or anything. I just wish it wasn't so big. And it's got a bit of a likability factor. I can see what they've done. It's just too big. And it's too much money and it's just wrong. I just still see it as a 25 to 30 grand watch. That's where it's going to sit. No one's going to pay top dollar for that. No one's going to want it. The market for that watch is so small. I don't even want a picture of it. Johnny, I'm done with it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So there were actually a lot of rumours that this bad boy was going to get discontinued. Rolex apparently have stopped producing them because of the colours, but obviously everywhere you look here, Pepsi, 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 Pepsi. A lot of the marketing in the actual Rolex sort of booth, whatever you'd say, was around Pepsi. So does that mean that's a little hint for next year? Is it going to get discontinued?
Making a big splash out of it today.
Yeah, obviously you're going to have people going, you also had this year, but who actually knows? But I will tell you there was a lot of hints of this year. Disappointing, wasn't worth the queue at all, I'm sorry. When you got in there, you didn't really see anything that you hadn't already seen. You had most of the new releases on the outside, so you didn't need to queue. When you got in there, I was expecting a little bit more. And I think at an expo like that, you should really leave Rolex, especially probably being one of the biggest and well-known watch brands in the world. I did expect to be wild, and unfortunately I wasn't.
So I think it's a good thing that they've not discontinued much. They're definitely wanting the brand to prosper and progress. And it's the 40, 50 grand pieces that they're pushing more than anything. So Rolex, in their way, were just not forthcoming. They weren't very friendly. The stand that they had was queuing, constant queuing, and for nothing. You know, they didn't really show any watches once you were in there. There wasn't much to see. They didn't bring out quite a lot of watches. I mean, I didn't see a Le Mans unless that's hidden away for special people. I only saw some. I mean, they released 147 novelties. I didn't see 147 new releases at all. I think I saw a couple from each range. They just didn't do it for me in the way that other brands did. I don't know whether they have a lack of care or whether it's an attitude, or I don't know what it is, but definitely not for me. I mean, as far as them exhibiting at that show and for someone wanting to see them, for me, they got like a big flat 5 out of 10. Really poor show. So
we're outside Rolex, which means it's only right I go through which watch I'm wearing today. This is a Rolex sub-date, 16610. This is a 1997. One of the interesting facts about this watch is at the bottom, it says Swiss T25, which means this watch is radioactive. The T stands for tritium, which is what the dial markers were painted with. Of course, it's pre-2020, so it's 40 mil, not 41 mil. It's an aluminium bezel as opposed to a ceramic bezel. Because it's old school, it's got the pinholes, which you don't see anymore. I love the older watches, especially this size. 40 mil is right size for me. I love it.
I'm just thinking it's not necessary. I don't see why they needed to bring it out. Bring out the 5164. Why when you've got a 5968?
I was a bit disappointed with Patek.
Yeah.
That they didn't bring out the one that, the rose blue that they did on the ladies last year. I get the point. I get the point. It's a white gold watch. White gold is never. It's a notoriously difficult watch to sell. It's not going to be the more popular. I like the slightly different blue, and I like the dial colour slightly better, and I also like the size better.
I'm not saying I don't like the watch, I'm just saying I don't get it. Like if you look at it's a very similar range. Love. Love. Absolutely love. Badass.
Here we go, the Les Battersby, denim on denim.
Denim on denim.
I wonder how like sweaty and ruined it'll get though, the bracelet, do you know what I mean?
5980 is just the bollocks in it.
It's one of my favourites.
This is what people want to see. Absolutely amazing pieces. It's like handcrafted dials, grand chimes, celestials, unbelievable watches by the way. Some of these you never even get to see in real life, let's be honest. We haven't yet sold any either, put it that way. But we're looking forward to any of our first customers wanting to buy any of these pieces. Because, oh my God. Favourite new release has to be the 5980, I think. Not that Patek brought out much in the new releases, but also I quite like, I mean, that Grandmaster chime watch is unreal.
Completely over the top. Not something you could ever wear. But what a watch.
Unbelievable.
If you want wow factor, that's probably the one that's wowed me the most, this bad boy. Wow.
So in contrast, people like Patek was brilliant. You know, Patek displayed many different models. In fact, I think they probably displayed almost all their models. And some watches they had were some real big heavy hitters. They had the full sets of all of the Aquanauts, all of the Nautiluses, full sets of all the minute repeaters, grand chime, master chimes, loads, you know, like really big watches. They even had that showcase rainbow ladies, God knows how much that cost watch. But that is how it should be done. You know, show off, you know, you wear, show off exactly what you're about and who you are. A good experience with most, just not Rolex. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, enjoying it.
Bit of letdown?
It's a bit overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no hands on anything, so...
No. It's good for, it's just good for, I think it's good for the market. It stimulates the market a little bit, doesn't it?
That's what we need. We need a bit of stimulation.
Nico has just literally been with me then, ran off, said something about his new watches in store, he needs to pick it up. So I'm going to try and catch up with him now. I'm only messing.
I'm like a kid at Christmas. I've been so excited to see the new Tudor releases, especially the yellow gold green, which is the most expensive, I believe, Tudor that there's ever been. I'm going to go in, I'm going to go and see the Cokes, I'm going to go and see the yellow gold green. Come on in, let's have a little look, see if they're good. Wow. So the yellow gold, by the looks of it, comes on the full bracelet. That's a lot nicer in person, you know. Comes on a leather and also the green. Wow. I still really believe that Rolex have missed a trick here. I think Rolex really should have brought out an Oyster Flex, especially on like a Datejust or a sub. So I think Tudor are ahead of it here. I'll be honest, I really do like it, but that's wowed me more, the yellow gold for sure. But for a sub 10K watch, that would be on my list over a Datejust, 100%.
Today I am wearing the Vacheron 4500V. This is 2021. It comes with the full gold bracelet. It comes also with the blue rubber strap, which I prefer, and it's detachable, it's interchangeable, and it's just going on our website for £50,000. As a whole, I've loved it, loved every minute of it, even to where I'm standing now, like literally in between Patek, Rolex, Tudor, Chopard, and I would definitely recommend to anyone who wants to come to this type of event. What do you think of the new releases? They're not really exciting me in the same way that they have done in the past. The Daytonas didn't really sort of give me that wow factor. It was nice to see them. One or two of them did give me a little bit of a, I like that. I'm totally demoralised by that steel GMT. I don't know why. I'm sure people in the comments will be saying, Lee, you're mad. Just not for me at the moment. I see it as a 10, 11 gram watch. As soon as people start asking, including ourselves, 18, 20, 21 gram, whatever it's going to be in the grey market. Personally, I think that's nuts. But listen, if you want to buy it and you want to enjoy it and you like it, good luck to you. I hope you buy it from us, GMG.
If I gave you $100,000 and you could choose one watch, which watch would you choose?
At the moment, my pick at the moment probably a 5164 Rose. That for me at the moment is my favourite watch at the moment.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So Taha here from Seattle.
That's right.
Just came over and recognised us, so I thought this was a great opportunity to get our first one of the day. So far, what have you been impressed with? What have you been least impressed with from Watches and Wonders?
I gotta say, my favorite experience has been Cartier. They have some absurd stuff that they're showing. A lot of high horology and jewelry. My least favorite, maybe Tudor, honestly. I think it was a long wait to get in there, and once you were in there wasn't really much going on.
There's a secret to that, just walk in, that's what we did before. See, Tudor was my favourite that I was looking forward to seeing. I was excited for the Coke, I was excited that they brought out an Oyster Flex, which I think Rolex should have done on a sub or a Datejust. I've said that about a million times. And the yellow gold green really took me back, I really liked it. The Coke let me down a little bit in person, but I like the Oyster Flex, I think Rolex should have done that. But the yellow gold green was probably my favourite watch I've seen so far.
The yellow gold green was incredible with the full brush finishing. I really like the Oyster Flex as well. I think the new Black Bay is a killer. I gotta say, I do like that Black Bay 58 GMT though. I think it was great to see that in person.
For a watch under £10,000, you're not going to get much better.
Tudor,
well, under £6,000.
Yeah, really. Tudor, the value that they pack is incredible, and that GMT, I might be asking for one when I get back home. We'll see.
For sure, it's a great watch. Well, pleasure to meet you.
Great to meet you.
Thank you for taking the time. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Take care, GMG Watches.
Thank you, brother.
So I think the most impressive brand for me was Vacheron. I especially liked well, they call it a pocket watch, but this thing is huge, if you want to call it a pocket watch. It's an astronomical calendar. It is unbelievable. I mean, to see this thing, just the way, the workings, the manufacturing possibilities of this pocket watch is incredible. And I was mesmerised by that. The stand was very well set up. They were very well informed. It was very relaxed environment. They were very informative. And I liked seeing even the new releases. So Vacheron for me is probably the winner.
It's pulling the strap, testing the strap.
Yeah.
But I opened it, it stopped. What mill's this?
Not fit on your wrist.
Gotta change the time, yeah. Been watching these videos for a while now, and
I've been watching yours.
Yeah, it's like the first we've gotten.
very nice to hear. Got to go over to Dubuis soon. We'll link up.
I'll give you the special. What's the wonders
Great, mate.
discount?
Keep working.
Thank you, and you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
Many deals, inshallah.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, so these two are my favourite.
Oh yeah, I'm not
new
into it.
GMT.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
I only like, you go with the outfit though.
I know, but I'm not into it. The Sprite's better, the Pepsi's better, the Batgirl's better. So long may they continue. And
That one's like the little brother.
also, that's going to come out like 20, 25 grand. It's going to be crazy money.
You think so? 25 grand?
It'll settle down to 16, 15, 14.
Well, that's
but
next year.
the first few that come out are going to be like 20, 25 grand. Who's going to pay that for a steel sport? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
See what happens. Well, good meeting you.
and you? We're going to do some business soon.
100%.
I've not seen these ones before. We've got the classic green, which we've had in stock. Blue titanium. Never seen these, they're all black snack. We're looking at the minute, that's the reason we're here, is we're looking for like brands that like not a lot of many people are like, obviously you've got Rolex, Tudor, Patek, all the ones that everyone wants to buy, but we want to start advertising, especially on our YouTube and Instagram and stuff, you know, different brands that people might not have heard of, might not know. The Tonda FF, skeletonized, it's also got an open case back, that's in rose gold.
And the ones that impressed me the most, to be honest, was people like Chrono Swiss, who actually had, you know, equipment with them, showing you how dials were made, giving you much more insight into the brand and into how many pieces they were making per year and what went into the manufacturing of those pieces, and the history and a bit of heritage about the brands themselves. So that's nice. You know, you get to learn, you get to understand and get to see what it is that you would like to be maybe your next purchase, or maybe a brand that you weren't interested in before and you'd like to pay some more attention to it.
What brand impressed me the most? I would probably have to say Chrono Swiss. Obviously the guy there who was showing us around took a lot of time to show us how he obviously designed the dials for the watches and stuff like that. So that was very, very impressive and something that I'd never seen before. So I'd definitely say Chrono Swiss was probably my highlight of my day.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Alice.
Alice.
I
I'm
work
Jay.
as the product manager.
What could you tell me? What interesting could you tell me?
I can definitely tell you that the tourbillon is the main thematic of the year.
Okay.
So everything is about the tourbillon. This one is from 2004, but the very first one is the exact same one year before, but with a grand date.
Okay.
And they were able to have their own tourbillon thanks to the integrated manufacture.
And how would you pronounce it, Roger Dubois?
Roger Dubuis.
So I've just butchered it then. Roger Dubuis.
Yeah,
okay?
very good.
Nice. I forgot.
Present you the our master line collection.
Initial reaction, Jay?
Quite flashy, very flashy. I would go for the titanium. That's my personal favourite at the moment. As it is titanium, it's going to be very light, isn't it? Cute. That's very light.
It does look nice. Looks nicer on the wrist, by the way.
You did say that it would look better on the wrist.
It does look better on the wrist, definitely. Yeah.
100 grams, so really, really light.
Yeah, I just don't know if I like a bit of weight. I think.
I know.
You know.
I know.
Definitely glad we came. I'm more impressed on my wrist than seeing them. So this is the purpose of today. You know, this is the benefit of today. So. Yeah.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
Very interesting. I'm very excited to have them on my wrist. They're a much better watch on your wrist, so that's the whole purpose of today, I think, definitely.
We've treated us well there, haven't they?
Yeah.
Took us back, brought every watch out for us. Every question we asked, they were just happy to answer. And looking back on the pictures, I actually do. The watches have really grown on me, and they're really interesting. It's really nice to see and put on and try like watches that we don't see at all. So that was the whole point of this trip, was just expand a bit more into brands that we don't see, because I know a lot of people say all you do is go on about Rolex, but that is what we see pretty much 90% of the time. It's just Rolex all day, every day. Obviously we're not dealing with these brands, so we're not expanding our knowledge on these brands day to day, so it's good to just go there and check out other things.
Expression of this new movement. So you see the dial is like a more vertical. This is like imagine all the trees in the forest. It's like it's kind of like it's vertical.
Okay.
Whereas one tree, the bark is kind of more horizontal. There's good stories behind it.
You knew a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot about SEIKO. Cool. Once you got started, I couldn't stop him.
Then there's the Geneva Valley.
It's not. He lost it. Someone's robbed it. Yeah, I don't think he found that very funny. What about Grand SEIKO? Is it Grand SEIKO? SEIKO?
Grand SEIKO, yeah.
SEIKO.
Well, it depends. The Germans and Europeans call it SEIKO. The Irish call it SEIKO.
Oh.
But we call it SEIKO.
SEIKO, so I'm right there then.
And SEIKO in Japanese means precision.
Okay.
That's where the name came from.
One brand that did kind of surprise me a little bit was TAG. The exhibition was great. Some of the watches, especially the Monacos, seeing them in person really did, you know, change my opinion. So yeah, I'd say TAG did it for me. I've had my eyes open to like these ones a little bit.
There's some character about the watch, and it's got history, so it is nice. It's you know, it's synonymous for me with Steve McQueen when he wore it.
One thing I was disappointed with though, my new love for AP, there was no AP there, which was really disappointing. So AP, if you're watching this, please sort it out and make sure you're there next year. Is that Jay from GMG Watches? Jay, big fan.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
This is our YouTube channel. This is Johnny behind the camera.
Hi, Johnny.
Been stalking you all day, mate. Been following you around. What's been your favourite watch so far, James?
My favourite watch so far? That Grand SEIKO.
Really?
No, but it's bland as it may sound. The day dates. In real life, I might sound so boring here, I might sound so unoriginal, but in real life, those day dates, absolutely stunning.
What was your favourite day date?
The white gold blue.
Was it?
Yeah.
See, mine was the yellow gold green,
Yeah.
sunburst.
That is your
Burst.
though, isn't it?
Burst. Most underwhelming brand of the day.
This is going to get me some hate here. I don't know, well, I started off the video taking the piss out of it, but it's going to be Grand SEIKO, isn't it?
Same for me. I mean, we're stood right in front of it, so probably best if we just whisper a little bit. Thanks, Jay. That was a really pleasant interview that we had.
No problem. What was your name again, sorry?
My name's Ron.
Ronald McDonald, nice to meet you.
So thanks everyone for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed watching us go to Watches and Wonders, and hopefully if you weren't able to make it, you got to see a little bit of what's going on there. Please make sure that you subscribe for more class content like this. If you did see us, please drop us a message, say hi down in the comments and we'll reply to you, and we'll see you in next week's video.
Just me then. You just want this one.